video, I'm going to talk about basics of PHP and how to create a PHP script. So let's start. PHP is one of the most widely used server-side scripting language for the web development. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. The popular websites like Facebook, Yahoo, Wikipedia are developed using PHP. PHP is so popular because it is very simple to learn, code, and deploy on a server. The creator of PHP is Rasmus Lerdouf. He has created PHP in 1994. PHP can be easily embedded in HTML file, and HTML code can also be written in a PHP file. The thing that differentiates PHP with a client-side language like HTML is PHP codes are executed on a server, whereas HTML codes are directly rendered on a browser. PHP codes are first executed on the server and then the result is returned to the browser. The only information that the client knows is the result written after executing the PHP script on the server and not the actual PHP code present in a PHP file. PHP files can support other client-side scripting language like CSS and JavaScript. Now let's see why PHP. Why should we use PHP? So the reason is PHP can do anything related to server-side scripting. For example, PHP can receive data from forms, it can generate dynamic page content, it can work with databases, it can create session, it can send and receive cookies, sends and emails, and also there are so many hash functions available in a PHP to encrypt users' data that make PHP secure and reliable to be used as a server-side scripting language. These are some of the abilities of PHP that make it suitable to be used as a server-side scripting language. Now let's see syntax of PHP. So the PHP script starts with a less than sign, then question mark and PHP, and it ends with a question mark and greater than sign. Within this, you can write your PHP code. And for saving that file, the file extension is .php. Now let's see PHP echo and print function. So the echo function is used to print or output one or more strings. The syntax of echo is this: echo in bracket string. Although you can use the echo function to output anything, as a PHP parser will automatically convert it into a string type. So you can write a code like this. It will print output as a how are you. Here is another example how you can use a multiple string as a parameter for echo. It will again print output as a how are you. Now there is another function that is a print function. So this print function is same as the echo function. It has the same syntax like echo. The usage is same. Just replace the echo with the print in this example. Okay, so now let's look at the example, a very simple PHP script. For this, I have installed XAMPP server on my system. Okay, so now go to C drive where we have installed this file. In C drive, you can find XAMPP folder. Okay, open that folder, then find out htdocs. Now in this, create a new folder. Now this folder will be your project folder, okay, or project name. Under this, you can create a text file, or we can say you can create a PHP file. So I'm just giving this file name as a Rachti and opening it with a notepad++. I will write my code. So here the first line or this tag tells the server that you are writing a PHP code. Then you can use this echo function to print out a string of text. This will display back when the script is run. The third line or this tag tells the server that you have stopped writing PHP code. Each line of PHP code is called statement and ends with a semicolon to signify it is a complete statement. Now save this file, save as that file with .php extension. Okay, so you can see there is a PHP file, rachti.php file. The next important thing is to start Apache server. For that, you have to find out XAMPP control panel. The one way you can find out is you can directly search it through the search bar, or you can go to this C drive XAMPP folder and then just find out for the XAMPP control. Okay, here it is. Run it. You will see this window. Here there are various models like Apache, MySQL. So start this Apache. Now you can see the status change detected running. Now open your browser. Type here localhost. Okay. So now type here, just remove this and type your project folder name. It was first, and file name http.php. Okay, so this is your output. It prints hello world. Now let's look at another example. So just I'm closing this file. Okay, now go to your htdoc. Under this same folder I'm creating a new text file. Okay, I'm giving a name as a qw. Then okay, so here I have written one HTML code. Here you can see the same HTML tag like body tag, h1 for heading. Okay, now within this I have written a small PHP script to print a hello world. Okay, so same way, save this file, save as with dot php, save. Then okay, so here you can see qw.php file. Now again go to browser, type localhost, enter, then your folder name first. Okay, if you type this only, you are able to see the different files under this folder. Now I want to run this qw.php, so just click on this file. Okay, so here you are able to see the output, my first page, that was our heading, and the hello world that we wanted to print.